Every vote is now counted, and tonight one of the hottest races turns into a landslide.
We're talking about the Republican runoff for the Oklahoma's 5th congressional district. Political newcomer James Lankford locks up a big win over State Representative Kevin Calvey.
We have team coverage of campaign 2010. Our crews are with both campaigns tonight.
Let's send it straight over to Adriana Ivashinsky, who is with James Lankford tonight.
Well, Amy, a very big win for James Lankford. He joins us here live. And, James, this has been a tough race, a rough race, but it was really an amazing showing by your supporters. What is your plan as you head into November against the Democrats and 2 independent candidates that will be facing you in the general election?
As crazy as it sounds, it's the same thing. We're still going to be about ideas and about solutions and to say this is what we believe Oklahoma is looking for. Someone that just represents us, our shared values to be able to go to Washington.
Now, you waged a very aggressive internet campaign and also a media blitz, but you credit your grassroots efforts of supporters, those that have known and loved you since your Falls Creek Youth Camp Director days. Is that what you carry your momentum into this next race?
Well, there are many, many people that have no connection with us with Falls Creek. Obviously, there are folks that are connected to Falls Creek, but there's just hundreds of people that have no connection with the camp. They've just come on board with the ideas and the solutions and things we're proposing. They believe in what we're trying to accomplish, and they've been a great help to us. There are hundreds and hundreds of volunteers that they're out there talking all the time. People look to me and say, how'd you pull it off? And I look at them and say, that's how. There's so many of us that believe the same thing, that we want to do it. And most of them have never been involved in anything with politics ever before, but they are now.
Now, during your acceptance speech, you had talked about, and you've talked about this number of times, that this was a sense of calling that you had when Mary Fallin announced that she would not be seeking the 5th district seat, that you sat down, you talked with your family about this and felt that this was truly your calling to enter politics for the first time ever.
Right. And there are a lot of Oklahomans, I think, that are sensing the same thing. There are just so many people that I bump into say, I've never been this passionate about the issues, never been this involved, but I am now, and we have to. It's as if we're looking at Washington, D.C. and saying one of us needs to go to see this different. We have a great Oklahoma delegation of representatives, but I think there's this rising up to say when there's an open seat, one of us needs to do it, and I think that's what's occurring.
Well, congratulations. Now it's on to 10 more weeks of fierce campaigning as you head into the general election. I thank you very much for spending time with us tonight. And again, we see that Kevin Calvey did give him his support. That's something that James Lankford told me earlier, that Kevin Calvey was very gracious and lended his support. James Lankford will be joining us on the morning show with Stan and Robin tomorrow morning. Back to you guys.
All right, let the campaigning begin again.